a wall of concrete, towering higher than imagination, cutting through one of the holiest lands on earth. But here, in the shadow of separation, something sacred remains. A woman stands alone, not in protest, not in anger, but in silence. Before her, an icon of the Virgin Mary. They call her Our Lady of the Wall. This is Bethlehem, a name that echoes through history, the birthplace of Jesus Christ, a city of pilgrimage, of prayer, of peace. And yet today, Bethlehem is surrounded, not by ancient walls of protection, but by modern walls of division. This is the Israeli separation wall, a structure of concrete and steel built in the early 2000s. Israel calls it a security barrier. Palestinians call it a wall of occupation. And for the people who live here, it is more than politics, it is daily life. Bethlehem lies only a few kilometers from Jerusalem, a distance that once took minutes. Now, for many Palestinians, it is unreachable. Families are separated, communities are cut in half, checkpoints control movement. Lives are shaped by concrete. And yet, in the midst of this harsh landscape, faith still speaks. Painted directly onto the barrier is a haunting image, the Virgin Mary. Her face is gentle but filled with sorrow. She looks down upon the street as if watching over a wounded land. This icon is known as Our Lady of the Wall. A modern symbol in an ancient city, Mary, the mother of compassion, the mother of exile, the mother who once fled with her child, seeking safety. Now, she stands again, on another wall. And then there is her, a Palestinian Christian woman, standing quietly before the icon. She does not shout, she does not raise a banner, she simply stands, as if in prayer. Her presence is powerful, because Palestinian Christians are not outsiders here. They are among the oldest Christian communities on earth. Their roots stretch back, nearly 2,000 years, long before borders, long before walls. They have lived in Bethlehem since the dawn of Christianity itself. And today, they remain. This moment feels almost biblical, a holy city, trapped behind concrete, a mother of mercy painted onto a symbol of separation, a woman standing between heaven and hardship. Here, the wall becomes more than a barrier. It becomes a canvas of resistance, a place where art, grief, and prayer meet. Because even when land is divided, the spirit refuses to be. This image forces us to ask, what happens when sacred history collides with modern conflict? What happens when the birthplace of peace is surrounded by walls? Perhaps this is why Mary is here, not as decoration, but as a reminder that compassion still exists, that dignity still survives, that even in the shadow of concrete, hope still stands. In Bethlehem, the wall rises high, but so does faith. A woman stands before Our Lady of the Wall, not just as a Christian, not just as a Palestinian, but as a symbol of endurance, because walls may divide land, but they cannot silence prayer. And in the heart of Bethlehem, the Virgin still watches, waiting for peace. If this story moved you, take a moment to share it, because behind every wall, there are lives, histories, and prayers. Subscribe for more stories from the hidden corners of history and humanity. And until the next journey, stay curious, stay compassionate,